Hello to everyone again. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to start the video off here in the morning, just getting ready, getting dressed. I knew I had a long day ahead of me, so I'm just kind of getting charged and getting myself ready first of all. Just kind of washing my face, getting myself ready, and this just helps, to get yourself ready first of all, get ready for the day, and it seems to make your day go a little bit better. So in today's video, we are just going to be getting all the things done. We have company coming this weekend, so I wanted to just get the house cleaned up, do some laundry, do some cooking, some baking, get the guest bedroom ready, just get all the things done that need to be done before the guests come. And we're looking forward to having some company overnight. But yeah, that all brings some work and some preparations to get everything ready. So after I got myself ready, we are just going to go into the bedroom, just open up some blinds, get some sunshine in. And Chloe, she came over to see me. She just woke up and needed to be held a little bit. So after she was satisfied with her little morning hugs, we are going to start here in the bedroom, just getting the bed made and get the bedroom cleaned up and ready to go. And this is something that I have been trying to do more, getting my bed made every morning. It does not happen every morning, but it does seem like it feels so good to have your bed made. Something about it just helps, it just makes your bed more inviting than in the evening. And then next, this is a morning thing that I always do, is fill up my water bottle for the day. I try to drink a lot of water. And then next we're going to go ahead and get Jameson's lunch packed. It's just going to be very simple today, just some chicken nuggets that he can warm up then at school, a cookie, just some fruit snacks and some chips and things. Just everything, kind of trying to keep it simple to keep us moving this morning. And once his water bottle's in, we're ready to get zipped up and the lunch is done. Now next we are just going to again keep our breakfast very simple this morning. We are doing cereal, and the children love cereal. Usually it's cereal or just a quick egg or something, but this morning it's going to be cereal with some milk. And now, after Jameson went off to school, the first thing on the agenda today is getting this guest room ready. It's kind of a disaster, but anyways, it just needs to be picked up and then cleaned off, like dusted, vacuumed, and then the bed needs to be made and stuff like that. So we are going to go ahead and get started with that, starting by just picking up some things here that needed to just simply be put away. They needed to go up to the attic, and then we are going to start on the bed, get everything cleared off so that we can get the sheets and the bedding on. And if you haven't seen the videos of me redoing this bedroom, I will link those videos in the description box for you. It was very interesting to watch the transformation of this bedroom, from how it was to how it is now. Still loving how everything turned out. So I just have a simple white sheet for the guest bed. This is the one that I just always use for this bed for the guests. So I usually, once the guests leave, then I just wash it and put it away until company comes again. And this works out pretty good. And our company that is coming this weekend, they always tend to be a little on the cold side, so I'm going to go ahead and put this nice cozy flannel blanket underneath the top blanket just for extra warmth. And if you are wondering where I got this comfort set here, I will try to link that in the description box as well. I always get questions about my bed set, which is basically the same as this one. I think it's super pretty. It's just nice and white, and it goes with any color, any decor. Yeah, it just makes it look nice and clean. So now we're just going to add in the pillows, the shams, and then just add in a couple throw pillows just to finish off the bed. And then I also wanted to just add another throw blanket here at the foot of the bed, and then adding in a tray that I'll fill up later with some toiletries and just some extra like travel sized items in case someone forgot something or something like that. Then moving over to the desk, Chloe is helping me put away their crayons and their coloring books and things in these little drawers. And then we're just going to go ahead and get everything dusted off, just wiping everything down really well. And then the last step is just vacuuming the floor, getting everything swept and cleaned on the floor as well. And here we are, the guest bedroom is cleaned, it's done, and it's ready for company. And I just filled up this tray here with some smaller items. I happen to be a lemongrass consultant as well as a doTERRA health advocate, so I like to just put out some sample sizes here for people to try when they come over. And Chloe, she helped me arrange everything here on the tray, and she had fun to get everything nice on there and nice and pretty. Alright, so we have one room down. Yeah, we got one small victory here on our list for today. Next, I wanted to get a load of just some towels and things started and make sure that we have plenty of towels over the weekend for our guests and things. So I'm going to go ahead and get a load of towels started. And then moving to our bedroom, I'm not going to spend too much time in here. I basically just wanted to dust off the dressers, just kind of wipe up some things, get everything cleaned, and just, yeah, kind of skimming over everything in here, but yeah, making it feel and look a little bit cleaner. And again, we are just vacuuming the floors, getting those nice and clean. And I'll come back and do the bathroom if I have time later on. I'm just going to skip the bathroom in our bedroom for now. And then I went ahead and made us some lunch, and now this was a HelloFresh meal. So what I did, I made all 4 servings that came in that bag, and then I just put the leftovers, put them out into 3 servings, and now I have lunch or dinner or whatever. I have a meal all ready to go, and this will be so nice later on. So I'm going to just go ahead and put these in the fridge for later use. And then we're just going to go ahead and get the kitchen cleaned up, finish stacking the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and just cleaning off the counters and things like that. If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share it with your friends. We would love to have you stick around and become part of our family here on YouTube. And I also wanted to get some oil diffusing, and I'm thinking lemon for today. A nice citrusy scent would smell really good out here in the kitchen today as I'm working and doing some cooking. And then I also wanted to just spray down all the countertops, get those wiped down from lunch preparations and things, and yeah, get those cleaned. So at this point our towels were washed, ready to be put in the dryer, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I also wanted to start another load of laundry, get that going. Here is my pile of ironing that I had to do, some shirts that I wanted to quickly iron, and then I could put the ironing board away. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I can get that put away. Next on the agenda for today was cleaning the hall bathroom here. So I'm going to just go in there and get that all cleaned up, starting with just picking up some stray towels and washcloths that were laying around. So I'm going to take those and put them out in the laundry room. Then we're going to start just cleaning up, cleaning the toilet, then just cleaning off the sinks, the mirrors, the floors, just get everything nice and cleaned. If you are still here watching this video, bless your heart, I am so thankful for you. Thank you for watching, and drop me a hand raised emoji in the comments if you are still watching at this point. I would love to know. And now at this point in the afternoon, Mama needs some caffeine, something to boost me, keep me going here. So we are going to be making just a coffee drink here. I usually use some oat milk, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that frothed up. And then adding in my flavoring. And then adding some cold brew coffee. And of course topping it off with some ice. This is such a good refreshing drink in the afternoon when you kind of need a little something to keep going, to keep pushing on. And then next I wanted to get another batch of this cold brew brewing. It takes like between 8 to 12 hours till it's brewed, so I wanted to get this started. Basically just put your coffee grounds in the center there, and then just run water down through there until it's full. And then you just put it in the refrigerator for 8 to 12 hours, something like that. And then you can remove the middle, the coffee grounds, and then it's good to go. So I kind of filled mine a little bit too full, but it'll be just fine. We're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to just put it in the refrigerator and let it brew. And it'll be good, later on this evening or tomorrow morning. Right, so now we are starting with our baking. I wanted to make some cookies, some monster cookies, just for ourselves, and then also for our company, just for something to snack on, whatever. It's kind of nice to have some baked goods around when there's company around. So I'm going to make these cookies. So these are monster cookies, like I said. They're super good. They're made with like oatmeal, and they're just really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get these mixed up and baked. And now once they're all mixed up, I'm going to just just bake one cookie, make sure I don't need to add anything else, more oatmeal or whatever. And so I'm just going to bake one and see how that one turns out. And then while that one is baking, I'm going to just kind of start cleaning up the kitchen here and there, putting some things away, changing out the trash, and just do some things like that while I wait for the cookies to bake. By the looks of things, it looks like this cookie will be just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get another pan. I'll put out on the pans and then pop that in the oven when the other one is done. And I do usually just kind of squash these down a little bit so that they bake a little bit better. And at this time, I seen that it was time to go get Jameson. So once that last pan of cookies is out of the oven, I'm going to run and get him, bring him home before I do any more. So of course you can't bake cookies without trying some. So Jameson, he was pouring him and Chloe a glass of milk, and so they had a little snack of some freshly baked cookies, and Chloe was kind of in a mood to be a little goofy. As you can see, she was kind of goofing off here. And as I'm just waiting for cookies to bake and, putting out more cookies, whatever, I'm going to just get some laundry folded, this load of towels that we had done earlier, and yeah, just kind of do some things here and there while I wait on the cookies. And another thing that I wanted to do was make some more of this Powerwash. I make my own actually. I love the sprayer that's on these. It does a nice like a misting, but I don't enjoy buying these refills from Dawn. And I just use my own soap. It's, non-toxic soap, whatever, it's good for you, and it's from the doTERRA brand. But anyways, don't mind that dirty soap dispenser, it'll get cleaned here in a little bit. But anyway, so basically you just use your regular like a dish soap, you measure that out, and I'll try to put the measurements down in the description box if you want to try this for yourself. It's really easy to make, and you can make it for so much cheaper than buying the refills. And then we're going to add some rubbing alcohol, and this is for like cleaning, it just helps to clean a little bit better. Rubbing alcohol is a good cleaning agent. And then go ahead and fill it up with water to the appropriate measurements. Get that stirred up a little bit. And then if you want to, you can also add some lemon essential oils. This is also just an extra cleaning boost. So if you want to add that in, you can. And so that is basically it. You just pour this into your sprayer, and just like that, you have a refill that costs you next to nothing. And I love this stuff for just wiping down the tables, the countertops. It works really well, and it does clean very well. So we're back to cookies. At this point, I about had all of them put out in pans, so we're just getting kind of the last ones done here. Moving on to the dishwasher was done with its cycle, so I'm going to just empty that out and then put some of these dirty dishes in that I had in the sink. And I don't often, run my dishwasher twice in one day, but on a day like today when I kind of need all the help I can get, I'm cooking, baking, and trying to get some things done, I don't mind running it a couple times a day. Just to help me out and get my things done. And then as the cookies are cooling, I'm going to put them in different containers. Some I'm going to put in the freezer for later, and then I'll leave some out for us to enjoy right now. Once the cookies were all baked, I went ahead and just hand washed these cookie sheets. And then again, just going over all the countertops, spraying them down, wiping them up, getting the kitchen cleaned up. Now the last thing that I wanted to do today was make a breakfast casserole, and I'm going to make extra just for later that I can get out of the freezer if I need a breakfast casserole really quick. So the first ingredient is, of course, sausage. Now you can use all bacon, but I prefer to use sausage. I'll add some bacon then later on, as you'll see. We're going to get that fried up, and using my little chopper here, it helps to just get everything chopped up really fine. And then as that is frying on the side, I'm going to get some cheese sauce started. This is also for the breakfast casserole, starting with my butter and then just measuring out my milk there to the side. Then once the butter is all melted, we'll add in some flour and then add in our milk. Now you want to keep this stirred, keep an eye on it as it's heating. You don't want your milk to burn, of course not. So I'm just going back and forth from my sausage as that is frying to my milk. Get that stirred, trying to keep everything under control here. Then once the milk was, to a boiling point, I'm going to take it off the burner and then just add in my cheese. And then I'll just let that set and let the cheese melt. I'm going to put the sausage in a different container and then set that aside, and then we'll start frying some eggs. This took quite a few eggs, and so I'm going to go ahead and get those fried up. Just scramble them and you're good to go. Now we can start putting our casseroles together. I'm going to make 3, and I'm putting them in these foil pans. That way, if I want to give them away to someone, they don't have to worry about getting the pan back, or it just makes for easier cleanup. I'm putting a few seasonings on top of the potatoes. That was potatoes on the bottom, like shredded hash browns. And then I'll add the sausage on top of that, and just sprinkle on some bacon if you like to. You don't have to. And on top will go our scrambled eggs, and I definitely could have made some more eggs. So just kind of, if you want more eggs than what I did, go ahead and do that. And then topping it off with our cheese sauce. And this is a very good breakfast casserole for mornings, whatever. You just get it out of the freezer, let it thaw, and then bake it until it's hot all the way through, and you have a really good breakfast. The last thing that I'm going to do is, of course, put on these lids, and then make sure and write on the lids what is in the container. That way you don't forget, and you know what you have in the freezer. Be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. Yes, we are decorating for spring. I cannot wait to show you how I decorated for spring, and I will see you then. Bye!